Y'all, I have been traveling. I've been going all over this country on this tour. I've been going to little blue dots. Now, do you know what a blue dot is? New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay, if you don't know, a blue dot, it's a liberal city in a conservative state. So imagine a fun place inside of a not so fun place. Just think a prostate, because what is America but a prostate? And I believe that's a poem by Langston Hughes. Okay, good. Y'all are my type of crowd. Now, my favorite thing about blue dots is when you go, you meet the best person. The person who is kind of backwoods, but also kind of progressive. So they say stuff like, well, my gun is non-binary. And it's also polyamorous, so both of y'all can get it. And y'all, that was my experience in Austin. I went Austin, Texas, then I went to Portland, Maine. I love Portland, Maine. Y'all, it was so white, it was blinding. When I went to Portland, Maine, I saw 7 black people. And when I saw the 7th black person, he said, hey, stop counting us. And I said, 6.5. And then after that, y'all, I went to Vancouver, Canada, not as a spy, as a refugee. I said, please, please. No, so when I was in Vancouver, y'all, I'm pretty liberal, but that place, too much, okay? A little too much. When I was in Vancouver, Canada, a white man looked at me and wished me a happy Chinese Lunar New Year. You could just say you were late for Kwanzaa, my man, all right? Or early for Black History Month. And then after Vancouver, y'all, I went to San Diego. I went to San Diego for comedy, but I love the zoo. I love zoos because I want to be this close to something that could kill me. That's why I still tour in the South. Now, when I went to San Diego Zoo, I said, bring me to the most dangerous animal you got. They instantly took me to the koalas. Now, koalas are dangerous because koalas have... Yes, sex ed is working. Yes, koalas have chlamydia. So this has made it to the zoo staff. And so now zookeepers, before they give a tour, they say stuff like, yes, some wild populations of koalas do have chlamydia. So as we agreed before this tour started, don't fuck them. And then 2 people from my group left. I got to see a koala. I got to see an echidna. I love echidnas. Echidnas, they're monotremes. They have fur. They lay eggs. The eggs hatch. They go to their mom for milk. But echidnas never evolve nipples. They just sweat milk. Yeah. Like a kid from the Midwest. They just sweat it. Just 2%. So... I got to see a koala. I got to see an echidna. Y'all, I got to meet a cheetah. I love cheetahs. Fastest animal on land. But here's something sad. Cheetahs in zoos, they do not do well by themselves. If you want a cheetah to thrive, you have to pair it with a second cheetah. But we don't have cheetahs in America to do that anymore because Obama. So now, that's what the news said. So now, they pair cheetahs with dogs, and not African dogs, regular ass American dogs. So it's cheetah, golden retriever. And you know the first day that golden retriever was like, see, I told you I had black friends. You know the first day that golden retriever was like, oh, I love the outfit, only y'all could pull off animal print. By the way, how do you pronounce this beautiful African name? Is it cheetah? Is this second H a click or something? Also, hey, can I ask you something? Promise you won't get mad. Are you at this zoo on like a track scholarship? That was a test, New Orleans. I wanted to see just how racist y'all were. And some of y'all passed. Also, I love doing shows. I know who my target demographic is, but are there any gay people here? Okay, honestly, too many. And that's not from me, that's from the Supreme Court. No. I wrote that joke back when it was cute. No, I love gay people. Gay men, are there gay men here? Okay, y'all hear how the pitch didn't drop? Now, I love gay men outside of comedy settings. Inside of comedy settings, not so much. Here's why. Every time a gay guy sees another gay guy on stage, he can only think 5 things. I should be up there. And that's not what we're doing. I do love gay men. I love gay men so much I married one. Don't clap. He's gay, not happy. Now, a lot of people don't know this. You know, in New York City, if you're a man and you get married to another man, you spend most of your wedding day introducing gay men who live in New York City to other gay men they have already slept with. So most of my wedding day, I was stuck saying stuff like, well, Benjamin, you know Todd? Michael, you also know Todd. Shane, I know you know Todd. I've seen the tape. And then my husband was like, Jay, do you know Todd? And I had to go, ooh, I do. And then I had to remind him, I said, nah, baby, we know Todd. And he was like, oh, that's Todd. I didn't recognize him standing up. Okay, now, that joke lets me know who's fun, right? Did you hear what I said? I said my husband. I have a husband. I don't have a partner. I don't have a partner because we're not playing tennis, right? Even though sometimes it sounds like it. Okay, just so it's clear, that was a butt sex joke. Yeah, straight people, y'all can do it too. Yeah, plot twist, she pegs him. Yeah, that's right, ladies. You look that fella in the eye and you say, happy U.S. Open. Okay, now. Whoa, y'all felt that? Y'all felt what just happened? Half the straight guys in here went, oh my God, that's so funny. The other half went, why'd my dick move? And I talk about my husband too much. I got an email about him a couple weeks ago. It said, Jay, you are so funny. You have such a great smile. Why are you married, ... to a man? There are so many women in the world. You don't have to live like this. God is healing and blessing every day. Love, Barbara. I'm not gonna fuck you, Barbara. I'm not having sex with a mid-century name. Barbara, you shouldn't be in my DMs. You should be on The Golden Bachelor. Barbara, listen. I'm a gay. You need been gay. There's a difference, Babs. I brought up The Golden Bachelor, and I love the show. It's proof you can find love or chlamydia at any age. But it did make me mad, because in my mind's eye, when I was casting the Golden Bachelorette, I wanted her to be an old hoe. I wanted a Jezebel, a floozy, a wanton woman. I wanted the Golden Bachelorette to show up and go, yeah, I'm 67, but this snapper still has some bite. I wanted the Golden Bachelorette to go, boys who want some silver cotton candy. Hey, relax, it tastes like a Werther's. I wanted the Golden Bachelorette to say, this was your granddaddy's Vietnam, right? Just cutting through the underbrush, booby traps. John McCain, what are you doing here? Yeah, so people ask why me and my husband got married, and we got married because we love each other, also because monkeypox. If you don't know, so monkeypox, it was a skin disease. A lot of people were like, it's not a gay disease, it just hasn't found the right girl yet. I was like, whatever you gotta tell yourself. But no, I never caught monkeypox. In fact, I got the monkeypox vaccine early because the health department said, sluts to the front. And remember, your boy's married, not boring. So I got the monkeypox vaccine in the Bronx. It was me and a bunch of other sissies on the 4 train. And woo, my God, you should have seen this gathering of sodomites. Truly, something out of the pages of Leviticus. I remember walking in that vaccination clinic. I turned the corner. Y'all was a who's who of who blew who. I remember walking in there, and I was like, good to see you again. Good to see you again. Man, what's up, Todd? Get up. Come on, hey. We're at the doctor's office. Stop that. Now, people ask me about my marriage because I'm so open about a lot of stuff. They go, how do you make it work? How do you make it work? Our marriage is the same as anyone else's. You make it work by splitting everything out in the middle, 50-50. I cook, he cleans, and we both cheat. I'm kidding. He doesn't. And I don't even cheat. I just say I have an errand to do because that's the other guy's name. Now, my husband hates that joke, but my boyfriend...